Hi friends, welcome back to another video, or welcome if it's your first time here. So as you guys could already see by me sitting down on here and by reading the title, this is going to be a life update. I actually did one a couple months ago, but I felt because there's been a lot of change in my life recently, I figured like I needed to keep you guys in the loop because I have been receiving a few messages on here and then on Instagram as well asking like, wait, like I thought you moved to Oregon. I'm going to cover all of that, girl. So before we get started, me traje un truly. Oh my god, se le está cayendo el chamoy. Hold on. But anyways, grab your drink, grab your popcorn, whatever you need to just be comfortable because this is a good one. I'm even like wow myself, you know what I mean? If you're not already part of the family, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified of every video I upload. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, don't forget to do so as well. Anyways, so if you guys are interested, just keep watching. Okay, so where to begin? Last time when I gave you guys an update, I was still at my old apartment. So as you guys know, Thomas had left for a few months. He was going back and forth because he was doing a training for law enforcement. Now he did get hired, and the plan was supposed to be us moving to Oregon. He was gonna leave first and then he was gonna kind of get settled in, you know, just have like the apartment ready and everything for when I would come in. We were thinking like about a month in, and then also because I work down here in Orange County, so I was gonna have to request like a leave of absence, which I didn't want to like quit completely because what if he ends up not liking it, or what if it just doesn't work out? I don't want to quit, you know, I want to leave that door open in case if I do return. So that was the plan. So in the meantime, while that month passed, I was supposed to come to my mom's and just stay here for a bit, and then afterwards I was gonna end up leaving with him. I don't know if I told you guys in my last update video, but it was so hard to find a place up in Oregon. Housing over there was gonna be very affordable. I mean, compared to here. The apartment that we had originally gotten, it was gonna be like $1,400 for 3 bedrooms, a full-size kitchen, a living room, and 2 restrooms and a half. So it was a 2-story home, and it had a garage and like washer, dryer hookups, you know? So aside from it being very competitive to find an apartment, you know, because I was calling like every day, I also wanted to find a place that would allow dogs. The plan was that we were gonna get a dog, but COVID happened. So both Thomas and I got COVID, and I was already living at my mom's. I went up north to visit him and I ended up getting COVID. So he started showing symptoms first and then I started showing symptoms afterwards. It was the worst. I felt like I was gonna die. I know it's a very sensitive subject, but I'm glad that both of us made it out, you know, okay. We did lose our scent and our taste. And up to this day, there's certain foods that smell like chemical to me. And Thomas in the beginning couldn't drink coffee because he said it smelled or it tasted like burnt cigarettes. I think he got it worse than myself, and he lost like quite a bit of weight. We gained it right back quick because I lost a little bit of weight too. So that was the main reason why we ended up not getting the dog, because the lady wanted the dog, like my dog, to already be placed in the home. And pues ni modo, like that didn't happen, and I guess it happens for a reason. It took me so much to convince my mom, I kid you not, because she had already said no more dogs, and because I was going to be staying here, and not forever, but like in the meantime before I went to Oregon, you know, my mom finally said yes. And when we got COVID, there was like no way we could have taken care of it. I was like, ay, tengo tanta pena. Like I was so embarrassed that I had said that we were gonna get it and we ended up not. And I told her, you know, I understand if you want to give the dog away, because she had been wanting to. And she told me that, you know, don't worry about it. I'll have my dog have more pups soon. So I was like, okay, cool. So hopefully that's still in the plan. Okay, going back to this. Thomas would be better at explaining to you guys like what went wrong or like what he didn't like, but basically it was just not a fit for him. So personally, me, I always wanted to stay here, but I did want to be there for him, you know, as a wife, as a best friend. You know, he wanted to pursue his dream of like being in law enforcement, and you know, I wanted to apoyarlo. I don't want to seem like mean or anything, because like Oregon is a beautiful place, but we're just so used to the lifestyle down here that it was gonna be hard to, I guess, adjust. And not only that, our family, like I've never been away from my mom or any of my family, and I just felt like that was gonna be the toughest thing, like not having them around the holidays, because I wouldn't be able to come down here for the holidays and leave him by himself, you know? In my mind, I always thought, man, I wish we could just stay down here and he could find a job and something here. And the reason why he took that job over there was because he applied back when we got married, like in July of 2019, and things were moving along, and then COVID happened, so they delayed the whole process for like a good while, and he had applied to other agencies down here in like our area. Yeah, that didn't happen, so he had already said whoever gets me first, that's where I'm gonna go. He did that. He went to the academy, he got hired, and he went. And I came over to my mom's, so I still kind of kept the same-ish routine. All of our stuff is at his mom's, and some of the stuff is here at my mom's, and it was just a whole ass mess because my mom's kitchen was literally covered with all of my boxes. I'm actually living in my mom's living room, so the bedroom that I used to live in was already taken, and you know, my mom had been wanting to kind of like convert the living room into a bedroom. Even for that month, I was like, fuck it, let's just like do it, you know, now's the time. So we hired a guy, and he came and he basically did like a wall. So if you guys are interested, I could definitely do like a room tour, kind of like a living room in my mom's house. Who would have thought, back in my mom's. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now. So going back to Thomas, we finally got that apartment. He went over, he started working. Every day that he would call me, he like liked it, but he said that it was kind of miserable at the same time because he was starting to miss like everybody. And I told him a few times, like, I'll go, you know, right away, like I won't wait until the month. And he's like, no. This went on for like a good month or so, and me picó un zancudo. Are you serious? I don't like that about here. Who do they think they are? Anyways, you know, Thomas was not really like feeling himself, and he was just not enjoying it. And when I went over to visit him, I did notice the difference in like lifestyle of what we're used to, of what there is over there. So we did go out a few days and like check different things, but there's really like not a lot, at least in that town. A good pizza place, and then we went to like this pub. The beach is beautiful. But yeah, the weather is also something different than what we're used to here. It was very gloomy a lot of the time, so I enjoy gloominess, don't get me wrong, but only like in the winter. And I think it's only because that's how I grew up. If I would have been born somewhere else, I'm sure I would have adjusted and I would have been totally fine with that weather, you know? Me already almost being 30 years old, like I'm just used to, and I love to have like the whole seasons, you know? We experience the cold for us, okay? Don't judge. And it was like every day was gloomy, and this was like in the summer, you know? I really missed him. FaceTime was not the same. Like anytime we would talk on the phone, we would talk literally every day. But then he was always tired. By the time he got home, he just wanted to like lay down and rest. At the end, he was just like, you know what? I don't want to be here. Okay, let me add to this, because based on what I remember, Thomas said that he's just more like a family man. Because I always tell him like, distance is not good, you know, for any couple. And I told him like, I don't want to feel comfortable being away from you. Like, I don't want to get used to that. He agreed with that, and he didn't want our relationship to like take a toll because of the distance. Regardless if he was going to be coming to visit me and then like me being over there, he didn't feel like all the benefits and the money and everything that he was getting from over there was worth not having us there. And he also said that he felt like stuck over there. Like there wasn't much to do. He didn't know anybody. And I'm sure like if we would have been over there, he would have made friends and everything. But I guess life takes turns and stuff. So this is where we're at now. He just got very homesick, which I was shocked, to be honest, because I thought he really wanted to just move. Who knows? Maybe in the future we might end up moving somewhere else. We've both agreed that if we ever moved, if it's not Hawaii, we would definitely be okay with moving to like Arizona or Nevada. Only because it's not too far and because we like it. Oh, and that was another thing. Flights to Oregon. There's no airport close to where he was at. So you literally had to land and then drive like 2 hours and 15 or 2 hours and 30 minutes to get to that city. Before I decided on doing like a leave of absence, I wanted to do kind of like a commuting. So like 3 days and 2 days, you know, traveling back and forth. But that was just not gonna work because there wasn't daily flights. Me, on the other hand, aside from me missing him so much, I didn't have much of a problem, like, because I have my whole family here. I mean, I was just very bummed that I couldn't see him every day and like hug him and kiss him, you know, good morning, good night, like all of that stuff. But I was able to focus on mi tiendita online. I just kept myself busy. I had like a routine going. Exercise was not really in that routine, which that's like another story. So now let's go on to the positive stuff, because this is not negative over here. He's still applying for the same thing, law enforcement, but now it's gonna be local. Hopefully he gets hired like soon. He's in the middle of all that right now. Given the experience that he now carries with himself from the other place, I have high hopes. Like, I'm very hopeful that he's gonna get something very soon. But yeah, and as far as us living with my mom, we also live with his parents sort of sometimes. So like we stay here during the week, and then in the weekends we'll go over there. His room over there is still empty. It's now his niece's her toy room. It's nice, like catching up and just kind of being back to what we feel comfortable with. And I don't want to make it seem like comfort is all you should stay with, because I know what the fuck am I saying? Trying new things is great, is amazing. That's what I'm trying to say. Kind of. Okay, I took a break and I don't know where I left off. So yes, we're splitting custody between our parents. And you know what? As of now, every apartment that we've looked at, it's very, very, very expensive. At my old apartment, we were not paying more than like 2,200-ish. Our apartment actually went up to 3,000, which is insane to me. So like now I can't go back, you know, that's way too much money. And it's just all over the place. Like everywhere you look at for apartments, it's very expensive. And then it's like a 1-bedroom apartment. I mean, I really did want to be in like a full amenity, kind of like how we were over here, you know, because you have everything. You have a pool, gym, clubhouse, everything, even though the clubhouse was closed for like the majority of our lease. So as of now, we're just kind of like saving money. I want to do some like renovations to my mom's house, and then when either housing goes down, which I don't know how that's possible, or whenever we're able to buy a condo or something. Now you see everything and it's like you cannot get a condo under like 500, and even like Riverside and Corona, that used to be very affordable and now it is not. But yeah, I think that's all for the update. If you guys do have any further questions, drop them down in the comments and I will go ahead and respond to them. I will keep you guys in the loop, of course, if you're interested. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you especially if you watched it up until now. You the real MVP. No, you're a true friend. Thank you guys. That's all I gotta say. Don't forget to subscribe and also follow me on Instagram so we can stay connected. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends. Y mi cama está toda desdoblada because people came in my room. Oh, someone's here.